This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and OneXpert.
So they're going to be really tested in the second innings today. So we start now, and it's up to the team. The two teams who have yet to pick up a win here in this tournament are going to go head-to-head. So somebody... Shot out there to... Oh, no. I was going to say out to the boundary rider there deep. Through the boundary rider deep there. Oh, dear, oh, dear. She's a bit filthy with herself on that one. Looks up to the stars. Cotton bowled, as easy as you like, nicely taken, just goes for the elevated shot, did not get anywhere near enough on that, does Yanamandra, and puts it up in the air, and nicely taken, and a good little get around there for Luxembourg. They're going to feel very, very positive about that, getting that very good breakthrough. So good persistence pays off there. Nicely done, up in the air. Jagrati Debay gets a wicket, a very important wicket as well, because it's... Yanamandra, oh dear, gone early, the captain. I've never been a good swing bowler myself. I've never been able to get the ball to move. That's a lovely strike. Couple of bounces, 4 runs. Goes aerial, lofts it, deep mid-wicket, gets a boundary, 4 runs. And really just has to just reassess now about that delivery. It was full. Taken away to the leg side. That's going to run away for 4 as well. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough on the bowler, but you know what? You're going to stray on leg. That's what's going to happen. Whoa, there we go. Hits the stumps and smashes into it. Well, another breakthrough. This is important, very important. Jagrati with her second, and a very happy Luxembourg team. Yeah, a little bit of frustration there for the batter. Just misses it completely. It's nothing different about the ball. It's just straight. It's on one of those lengths that's a bit tricky. Hits the top of leg stump, and the umpire says, "Wow, that's bowled," and you now book. That's out. So Arusa Elahi has to go 2 from 5. Tossed up, hit around the corner. She's gotten that one out of the middle, and that's going to fly away. It's shown a no ball, of course, for the height, and it's going to fly away for 4. So that's going to be a no ball plus the 4. Plus whatever comes after this, because it will be indeed a free hit. Have a look at that again from side on. That's a fair call. Very quick call from the umpire as well. Square leg, had no hesitation, and fair enough too. That's a pretty easy one to call. But good work from the umpires today. They've been very quick. Oh, clipped uppishly. Going to run away from the fielder for 4. That was the interesting one. It wasn't far from the fielder, not at all. Put the hand out just in hope. Doesn't get to a chance to deflect it down, and then it's a chase, and that ball is always going to win that run, the ball into the gaps. They found the gaps often, and unfortunately for some of these players, they're finding the players a bit too often. That's a good shot. That's going to, I think that's just tipped the rope. That's a tease. That is an absolute tease for the fielder there. I really feel for her. Runs a long way around from very square on the boundary line, and this rolls just touches there. Expected score in the 80s. There she goes. Punches that one out straight to the player I was just talking about there. Oh dear, that's not good. That is Kanpal who's out there, and she's had a bit of a howler. It came to her very, very quickly, so no disrespect to the fielder whatsoever. It came to her quickly, but she was down there ready for it. Oh, collected, dispatched, taken out of the ground for a Maximo. We haven't seen too many Maximos today, but that is an absolutely sensational strike. Into position nice and early, knew exactly where she wanted to put it with a puff of dust. Just great variation with her shot selection. Really, really clever batter. Rosemary hits this one to go straight to the short fielder. The shy at the bowler's end, spilled at the last minute. Oh, I thought Rosemary Lister was absolutely cooked then. Just missed. Oh, Shivani Sati just puts the ball down at the vital moment. Look at this, straight to the player, shies at the stumps at the bowler's end. Didn't have to move too far either. Oh dear. Big smile on the face of the bowler. She knows she's bottled that one. Down the ground, it's going to be one bounce over the rope. 4 runs. That is 50 for Shweta Sinha. Congratulations to her. That's a 50 off 32 deliveries. What a great strike that is. Well-deserved half century. I'm glad she didn't fall afoul of the commentator's curse. That's a massive highlight, and that's a big, big moment in the this innings. Congratulations to Shweta on a half century. 50 off 32 deliveries. Raises the bat now, realises that it's a 50. Oh, keeper was not expecting that. Just suddenly seemed to be jarred awake and realised, oh, I better field that. It's gone for 4 byes. Oh, yes, it is byes. Nothing on that. Umpire turns around to the scorers and puts the hand up and says, that's all byes. Everybody's missed that. I think the keeper's a little bit filthy of himself because last ball of the innings coming up, 97 for 2, plus this. Swings, it's in the air, catching opportunity, just falls to short. The throw comes in, and that's that. So just a single. Sinha not interested in trying to take a dodgy second run there and says, no, let's not go there. 98 for 2 is the score on the board after 10. That's what the Belgian Jennikens have amassed there. Not a bad effort there. Sensational innings from Sinha, that 51 from 33. She gets a good fist bump from Rosemary Lister. The two of them came together to score on 21. They put on 77 runs, these two. What a great partnership it is. We were under the impression that was the start at 42, but we're off and running. Just gets away from the the keeper there. Umpire's already indicating wide ball. Just looking at the chat, I think it's important we keep the comments positive, please. Oh, that was in and out. That was so close to holding on to an absolute screamer. That came very, very quickly. Shania Mehta almost holds on to a ripper here. Look at this. That's hit hard. It's in and out, but oh, it was a hot, hot chance. It came in very quickly indeed. This one goes around the corner, goes over the top of the infield. A hand gets stretched out to try to pull that one in. They can't do it. And Luxembourg off and running now with a good boundary there. Sorry, the Jennikens, that is, not Luxembourg. The Luxembourg's a bit different. That's going to come down to his commentary. It's just over the line. It's real tease delivery, that one. I thought it might be chased down. Not quite. Over the line. Kushisad tries to get after it, can't grab it. And that is a nice shot indeed. This time goes leg side with a puff of dust. And puffs of more dust coming up from the fielder running after that. Quite an unusual bit of vision there. Arusa Ilahi, she's chasing after the ball. Have a look at this. She's running so fast, the dust is coming off the ground. Really settling into a good roll here. Lofted, that's a great shot. Player running in, can't get close enough to take the catch. And there was a shout of come on for a second there. As it was Rosemary Lister who ran in off the boundary line to field that one. Yeah, and there was a shout of come on, hoping for maybe another one. Look at this. Keeper takes the ball, juggles it, breaks the stumps with her hands. That is a nice strike. That's going to beat the fielder. No worries at all. Goes out to deep mid-wicket. The fielder out there who's patrolling that boundary line was very square, had no chance to get into that one. You could see that coming a mile away. Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. It was a Gundy ball, a dead set Gundy ball. It was wide, it was short. It sat up outside leg and just said, where do you want me? And Lawler just said, hang on a minute, let me just check. Arusa has strayed that onto the leg side. She's been punished. Absolutely punished with a Maximo there. Strays it down leg side. It was short. It was a little bit ugly. And that is not going to be let go. And these two batters are just a little bit too good to let those deliveries go. That is hit so well down there, isn't it? Trying to complete this over. Another Maximo. Struck hard. Goes well. This score is completely getting away from the Belgian Jennikens now. Georgia Brearley just doesn't follow through. Or she goes this time on the offside with a delicious cover drive. That's a great shot. That's a really, really good shot. Nicely played. In the slot, and any player worth their salt who can hold a cricket bat will go for that. It's a good ball, and it's punched through the gap for 4 runs. Hit uppishly in the air. That is probably going to be the stroke that's going to finish the game. It is. It goes from Maximo. They probably wanted that at the end of the previous over to try to net all 4 points. They don't. They get it now, and that means the win is banked, and it's going to be the likes of Mullathals who end up getting the win. And sadly for the Belgian Jennikins, they're going to end up winless today in their 2 appearances. That's going to sting just a little bit. So they end up with 103 in the first ball of the 8th over, with, well, loss of no wicket. So it's a 10-wicket victory with 17 balls to spare. Handshakes all round.